EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Foxborough. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They can finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
Now May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. May to throw again. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard.
Now Cook loses the football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. first and goal.
That's good for a Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
May to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Shaq Thompson gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Bills nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out to try to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back, 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
They'll send a man in motion left. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Patriots 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. In motion, Shakir. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Big Christian Ellis getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And a good job there of heading him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one complete to Holland. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, it's May. They're trying to set up the screen to Stevenson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throw again is May. And he's in. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point now for Portugales. It's up and through. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Portugales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Allen. Finding room at midfield. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patriots offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. May moving to his right. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
For our Patriots.
To throw now. May. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now May. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 39.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's May again. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Now Cotrington to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
Perfectly timed blitz there by the linebacker. Remember, when you go empty backfield, there's no extra protection. All you have is the 5 offensive linemen. It could be feast or famine, but in this case, when you time it right, man, there is no back there to help protect the quarterback, and he comes away with the sack.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Bills 14.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. Now Cotrington to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. The work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. 1st down, Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On the return is Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll go play action with May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
May to throw on second down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's first and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throwing now is May. This one caught at the 4. Even with the lead, we're trying to press the tempo.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Stevenson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk?
And he'll take it on in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll step up and run this.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Allen now on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the gun, it's Allen.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now Stevenson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
4 yards
On play action, here's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats tack on one more to their lead.
38, Bills 14. And the Borregales to kick off 4th.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll step up and run. A design run here for Allen. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll get him down at after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's a handoff to Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Now Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Good for a Patriots.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's a win for the Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.